If you have scrolled through Zillow even at least once over this last month, then you need to watch this video. Staying up to date on the local housing market sets you up for financial success for when you inevitably make a change in your living situation. This channel is your one-stop shop for local data-driven updates in the Twin Cities. In this video, I will recap the May housing market using information that is to the point and honest. No smoke up your butt, no fear tactics, just info. I'm Bailey Beckman, a Twin Cities resident and a local realtor that drives my business by data and real facts, not market assumptions and emotions. Save yourself time and energy moving forward and click that subscribe button to be the first to know about market changes in the Twin Cities. To kick us off, let's chat money. In May, we saw the median sales price of homes come down just a smidge to $370,000 across the 16-county metro. This downward trend in price didn't happen in all of the cities, though. Cities such as Maple Grove, St. Paul, Eagan, Hopkins, and a handful of others all saw sales price increases year over year. Here you can see that prices have continued to rise over the last 10 years. However, this dip in the beginning of our peak seasonal market might just mean that we could see a little glimpse of relief in price over the next couple of months. And when I say relief, I mean prices staying within -1% to 1% in price variances versus an 8 to 10% annual increase like we saw in 2020 through 2022. When we break apart the pricing by property type, we find that both condos and townhomes saw year-over-year price increases. Now, why would we have seen that? This is one side effect of affordability here in the Twin Cities. There are more potential buyers that can afford homes in those two categories, especially now that monthly mortgage payments are higher due to higher interest rates. Up next, let's talk about inventory. In May, the number of new listings dropped by 18.2% year over year. May does tend to be the peak of inventory added into the market seasonally, so this is a signifier of tight inventory, most likely through the remainder of the year. Now, it's interesting seeing what the impact of low inventory and higher interest rates has done to buyer demand. Showing activity was actually up 1.4% year over year for May, at an average of 7.3 showings per home. If we break this apart by price range, we see that homes under $350,000 had the most amount of activity, while homes that are $500,000 plus saw a decrease. Buyers are also offering sellers 100% of the original asking price on homes. Overall, this is down from 103.1% last year. However, homes in the $200,000 to $350,000 price range are still bidding above that 100% mark. The market is still very competitive for buyers, and we are frequently seeing sellers call for highest and best and multiple offer situations. Finally, if we take a look at days on market, the median time that a home sat for increased to 12 days, a 71.4% increase year over year. Now, I know that sounds like a wild increase, but expand that data point sounds so Minnesotan. Now, I know that sounds like a wild increase, but expand that data point out over the last 10 years, and you will see that 12 days on market is a historically low trend. To show how the supply and demand relationship is playing out, we can take a look at the month supply here in the Twin Cities. We did see a slight increase year over year to 1.8 months worth of supply. To put this into perspective, a balanced market is considered between 5 and 7 months worth of supply, and a true buyer's market is 7+ months. So we are very much so knee deep in a seller's market and have been since 2012. So what does all of this mean for the next couple of months? Inflation is still hanging around, keeping mortgage rates higher than economists projected at the beginning of 2023. Unless we see major changes in the mortgage interest rates, I expect to see a pretty similar market to May. Inventory will still remain low, and buyer demand will bump up a little with the summer season, but be kept at bay with higher interest rates. Rates are still trending between 6.5% and 7%. So there is your recap of the local housing market here in the Twin Cities. No smoke up your butt, no fear tactics, just info. Don't forget to subscribe to get the notification for next month's update.